Randall Terry, and a lot of people probably don't know who that guy is, but I guess he's one of the guys that turned the Terry Schiavo case into a circus. Do you touch on that at all?
Yeah. I go into the roots of Randall Terry, who started the anti-abortion underground, known as Operation Rescue, which has assassinated dozens of abortion doctors and bombed abortion clinics across the country. And I interviewed Randall after George Tiller, the only late-term abortion provider in Kansas, was assassinated in his church in 2008, and he said he got his just desserts. This is what Jesus wanted for him. And I talk about how Randall Terry was influenced by what his influences were. It's a totally fascinating story. He was influenced by.
They turned the Terry Schiavo thing into a circus. I mean, talk about total nonsense. Total nonsense. They woke up the president in the middle of the night to sign a bill, didn't they?
They passed a special bill for one person, the Republican Congress. It's never been done before, and they always talk about the Constitution now. But was it constitutional to pass a bill to save the life of one person to return from congressional recess? The only reason they did that was because midterm elections were coming up, and the Christian right was demoralized because of Ted Haggard and all the scandals, and they wanted to get them excited again about something.
And guess what? And after the autopsy came back, the little judge here in St. Pete or Clearwater, Florida, Baird, who said was it Baird?
Greer. Judge Greer.
Judge Greer was dead on the entire time. He's like, she's brain dead. Pull the plug. Yep. And they overrode. And the autopsy came back that she was 100% a vegetable. 100.
Right. They discovered through a CAT scan that she had the IQ of Sarah Palin.
Hey, can I ask you one more question real quick, because we're getting a lot of calls on it.
Which, by the way, man, Max has been wonderful. Max, I'd love to have you on anytime you want to come on, buddy. I love what you're spewing. Anyway, go ahead, Spice.
Are you familiar with Kevin Jennings?
Yes, I am.
And is it true he was a member of NAMBLA or an organization thereof?
As far as I know, that's false, and they're targeting Glenn Beck and Christian right are targeting him. I don't know the specifics, but I know from people who know Kevin that that's completely false. But they've used this tactic before just to kind of muddy the waters.
Now, real quick, let me hang on one second. Kevin Jennings is the Assistant Deputy Secretary of Education. Am I right?
Right.
Under the Obama administration.
He's openly gay, so they're calling him a pedophile, and I don't think they have any evidence that he is a pedophile or that he has had any interest in having sex with boys, but they're trying to muddy the water because they got rid of one of Obama's czars, Van Jones, and they think that they can just keep targeting people and that Obama will throw them under the bus.
Well, Obama, as much as I voted for him, man, I certainly don't like his stance in Afghanistan. I think he's getting kind of pushed around that. What's your opinion on that?
I completely agree with you, and it's a huge problem for Obama. I mean, the Democratic base doesn't support Afghanistan. It makes no sense. Russ Feingold, the senator from Wisconsin, was grilling General Stanley McChrystal the other day in Congress, and he's saying, why are we just focusing all our troops in Afghanistan when Al-Qaeda isn't even there anymore? They can reappear in they can reappear in Pakistan, they can reappear in Yemen, they can reappear anywhere. Why are we focusing all our troops and taking heavy casualties there? And Obama is doing whatever Stanley McChrystal says.
Yeah, I mean,
Tucker Carlson said the same thing yesterday.
Yeah, we had Tucker Carlson on the air yesterday. He's like, I don't get it, and I'm just and Barack Obama is being a pussy, and he's getting pushed around right now by
his general. He said he needs to be this. He said this general needs to be removed for openly criticizing the president in uniform on foreign soil.
Yeah, and Tucker Carlson, I know Tucker. He's a real conservative, and real conservatives.
And it's real goofy. He's real goofy, man. It matters what time you get him in the morning. But if he hasn't had his 85 packs of Nicorette, you're going to get a real goofy. We love him. He's on the show every Wednesday, but God, the guy is true conservative, is he not?
Yeah, he wears a bow tie. I mean, can you get more conservative than that?
Well, he ditched the bow tie. I think he's going. I think he's on to heroin now. But I mean, hey, well, go ahead, Max.
They don't like foreign entanglements. A real conservative will not like to just have to be entangled in another country like Afghanistan. I'm not a foreign policy expert, but it's bleeding the Treasury.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Obama's Vietnam if it continues. And like Lyndon B. Johnson, he's letting the generals run his foreign policy, and we saw where that went.
The book is called Republican Gomorrah, Inside the Movement That Shattered the Party by Max Blumenthal. You can go to maxblumenthal.com. I'll have a link on my website. The guy makes a lot of sense, man. It's refreshing to get a younger-sounding guy like us that's very well-versed, that got his act together, that says it like it is, and that's Max. Max, I really appreciate your breath of fresh air, my friend.
Great. This is one of the best interviews I've done, and let's do it again.
Oh, please, man. You need to whip up another book or get some more data for me, my friend. I'll have you on anytime you want, kid.
I got it. Thanks again.
Max, thank you. Have a great day, and I'll have a link on my site with a link to your site. People order that book then, okay, buddy?
All right. Take care, fellas.
Thank you, Max. Bye.